Good morning and welcome to SharpFit TV, where we're going to be going through with you this morning a lower body workout. So we're going to be working all of those great big muscles that you've got, the big ones that give you the biggest bang for your buck. Because let's face it, some people just don't like doing lower body exercises and they kind of spend all the time kind of working on the upper body. But the reality is lower body is absolutely crucial when it comes down to keeping you moving, keeping you functionally fit. And also, if you're looking at doing something like this as part of your weight loss journey, then they do use a lot more energy than the rest of your kind of body. So working on your lower body is kind of really important to make sure that you're getting a fully rounded view about how your body is going to be able to work for you. And that's what we're going to be doing this morning. We're going to make a start on your lower body today with 6 different exercises we're going to go through. We're going to go through very shortly. If you'd like to be part of the conversation, etc., then you are always welcome to join us on the SharpFit virtual workout classes, which is a Facebook group. Come join us there, and from there you can come and join us live in the Zoom room this morning, where we'll be going to say we're going to go through all the various different bits and pieces together. You get to ask questions, be part of the conversation, the banter and things, and just have a great little community that we kind of work together and make sure that everyone's moving in the right kind of direction. The whole idea of this is it's specifically designed for you guys, so that you want me to make sure we can get this a little bit earlier so it fits in with everyone's timescales. That's what we're trying to do here, and also being able to have it so that you can come back to this at a later stage if you needed to. So these are now recorded and published live on YouTube. But again, you can keep looking back at some of the previous ones if there's something specifically you want to work at, or just to have a bit of variety if you're going through that. Because we do realise we're all living incredibly busy lives these days, especially if you're a business owner or a consultant or somebody who's in some kind of profession. Then the reality is you've probably got a million different things going on, a million different draws and stuff. So sometimes you let our health deteriorate, and that's certainly where I was at one point in time, and hence the reason why I know kind of coming and doing things like this makes a massive difference. Made a massive difference in my health and my well-being, and hopefully it's going to make a massive difference in your health and your well-being as well. So without further ado, let's make a start. So we're going to press the button to say we're on Lower Body Tuesday, yay! And then we're going to move over into the Zoom room itself. Here we are. Okay. Right, so now we've got some space. Let's go through and do some exercises. I want to get ourselves warmed up first before we do anything else. So I'm just going to drop the camera down slightly so we can actually see what's going on. Okay, and then just get ourselves warmed up. So get yourself into a space and just jog on the spot. I'm not going to do anything massive. This is just basically to get your heart rate up a little bit, so your body knows that it's going to be doing something, getting itself prepared and ready. Okay, just nicely get yourself warmed up a little bit. Again, this is not going to be massively strenuous, but it just starts getting your body into its right kind of space. From there, into some jumping jacks, some star jumps. Nice big movements. Get those great big joints moving. Get that synovial fluid flowing. That's it. And back on to just jogging on the spot. Again, just getting everything ready and everything kind of moving. Okay, we'll kick those out. Right, so we're going to start today with some glute kickbacks. So get yourself in a position where you can get your legs nicely, get yourself nicely balanced if you need to. You can actually do this without being holding on to something, but if you need to, then just hold on to something. And we're going to be looking at using our glutes, which is our backside muscles, to raise our leg. So as we kind of squeeze the muscle, we raise the leg and slowly bring it back down. So fighting against gravity. We're going to do that, starting with 10, then 12, then 15 reps on both sides, all the way. Nice squeeze, and then lowering back down. From there, we're going to do some plie squats. So if you've got a weight, grab a weight. And if you've got like a bag and you can put some things in there, like cans of beans, bottle of water, something like that, anything you've got available to you. So again, sometimes if you're away, this makes it a little bit more difficult, but it's still possible to do workouts while you are away. Or for example, if you're in an office or something, again, you can still do these things. What I want you to do is keep the weight roughly between your legs, and then we're going to have our legs roughly shoulder width apart. And as we go down into squat position, we're going to keep our weight going up and down, all the way down, all the way back up. As you're going down, feel that stretch in your quads. So this is the big muscles down the front of your legs. And as we push back up, feel them compress. As you get to the top, engage your glutes to just squeeze and stop yourself at the top. So all the way down, all the way back up. If you look at that from the side, what we will see is trying to keep the weight going up and down in a straight line, not wandering too far forwards or too far backwards from your body. Okay, from there, pop the way down. Then I'm going to go into some step ups. So you're going to need a step or a stool. And as I've said on the previous occasions, it's two real movements. You've got a real squeeze in your quads to drive your foot onto the steps to propel you upwards, and then stop with your glutes. All the way up, and then stop. So squeeze your quads, stop with your glutes. Okay, fantastic. And from there, what we're going to do is we're going to sit now onto our step or our stool, whatever we've got available, the chair, and we're going to do some leg extensions. Again, if you have got a weight or you've got something that you can use as a resistance, just pop it between your feet. And then we're going to raise our legs, really squeeze with our quads, and slowly lower them back down. Okay, so up and squeeze, and slowly lower down. Okay, I'm going to do that for 10. And from there, we're then going to actually go lay on the ground for our final two exercises. The first one being lying leg curls. We're going to pop the weight. Again, it doesn't have to be a physical weight. It can be something like a bottle of water or something, just between your feet. And you're going to utilize that to go all the way down, so a little bit of resistance, and squeeze your hamstrings to bring them up. So that's the big muscles going down the back of your legs. So all the way down. Really feel that squeeze on your hamstrings. Again, all movements are nice and slow, steady, on purpose. You can feel every part of that muscle as it's moving. Really focus on it. And our final exercise we're going to do is some glute bridges. Again, we can utilize the weight at the same time. This time we're going to be laying on our backs. If we're going to use a weight, position it just above your hips. Bring your feet so that your heels are by your bottom. And again, really squeeze your glutes to raise your hips up. So really squeeze and gently lower them back down. So squeeze all the way up and gently lower all the way back down. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to do sets of 10, 12 and 15. So are we ready? Let's start off with the first set. We're going to go with, starting with 10 glute kickbacks. So get yourself into that nice position. Try and keep your back nice and straight. Again, it might help sometimes if you're just looking up. I'm going to squeeze our glutes to raise our legs. In 3, 2, 1, and 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there, like I said, we're going to grab hold of a weight and go to do some plie squats. So feet shoulder width apart, allow the weight just to dangle. And then we're going to go pushing our backside backwards and keeping the weight going up and down perpendicular to the floor. Starting this in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we're going to move into step ups. So again, remember 2 great movements. Squeeze your quads, stop with your glutes. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay, right, from there we're going to go into our leg extensions. So grabbing hold of a weight, and just position yourself on your chair, on your stool, on your step where you've got available, holding a weight between your legs, between your feet even. We're going to start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, put the weight down. We're on the ground. We're going to go into lying leg curls. Okay. So weight between your feet. Laying on your front. Really squeezing those hamstrings. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there, line our backs. Let's go into glute bridges. So heels to your bottom. Really feel those glutes squeeze to raise your hips up. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, pop weight down, have a break, grab a drink. And it's always important to keep yourself hydrated. Right. Nice. Cool. So, I got asked a question the other day, it's quite an interesting one, which was around what are the mental health benefits of exercise, and is there any specific exercise that you can do for specific mental health benefits? And it's actually quite interesting. Because, I mean, generally speaking, there's absolutely fantastic benefits that you can get from exercise beyond just the physical stuff. So when it comes down to your mental health, stability, cognitive abilities, etc. And there's lots of studies showing kind of, you know, the improvements that you can make into your cognitive ability. So straight away, you've got that great improvement of clarity of thought, speed of thought, attention, and being able to, you know, work through problems, etc. Just because your body is working better in general. So that's kind of one area. The other kind of area we'll do on the next break, we'll start looking at like some of those kind of feel-good factors, where those all come from. But before I do that, let's jump on to set number 2. So again, get yourself nicely into position. So we're going to do our glute kickbacks. Remember to keep your back nice and straight, head up, and really squeeze your glutes to raise your leg. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there, I'm going to grab hold of the weights. I'm going to do some plie squats. So you can hold up weights between your legs, feet shoulder width apart. Really let you concentrate on that feeling of pushing the ground away. So pushing the ground away with the whole of your feet. So as if it's going through all the way through the center of your feet. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, from there I'm going to go into our step ups. Again, really remember, concentrate, push on, squeeze your quads to push the ground away, to push that step away, which will raise you up. And when you get to the top, make it a definite stop by squeezing your glutes. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Okay, and from there, we'll grab hold of the weight and go back to our leg extensions. So again, position that just between your feet. It doesn't always need to be a lot of weight, just something to hold, give you a bit of resistance, just so you can feel your muscles working. We're trying not swinging the leg, so everything is done on purpose. We really squeeze those quads and slowly lower them against gravity. Feel the shake on them as you're going down. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I'm going to drop to the floor again into our lying leg curls. So go onto your front, position the weights between your feet, hold it quite nicely. And again, if you don't have a weight or you find this a bit too difficult, just use this with body weight. The key thing is really squeezing those hamstrings, feel that muscle. I'm going to do this slowly, fighting against gravity, starting in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oops, too many, so I'm supposed to be doing 12. I was enjoying that. Right, and onto your backs. We'll go for some glute bridges. Again, position the weight just above your hips. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, pop the weight down, have a break, have a drink. I'll pop the old timer on. Yes, Jason would have told me off again there for not counting correctly. But you see, the thing is, it's more important to feel the muscle and actually working with that and working with the intensity of how that feels and being able to create that mind-muscle connection than it is to actually work to a number of reps. If you actually got the feeling right, then you know that you're actually working it right. So, going back to what we're talking about with regards to benefits or mental health benefits with regards to exercise. So, the other side of it that a lot of people kind of already know about are all the kind of feel-good hormones, you know, your oxytocin, your dopamine, your endorphins, and all those kind of other elements that kind of run through your body. And again, these are great because they do kind of come from all sorts of different forms of exercise. And as you're doing more and more, your body readapts to actually improve the way it's able to produce some of these feel-good hormones. And therefore, you end up actually craving and become better at it over time. So not only is it physically better for you, and exercise becomes a real benefit, and everything starts moving better, but mentally you're also starting feeling more satisfied with your sleep becomes better, and overall you just become a much more happier and more rounded person. So definitely fantastic benefits that you can get with regards to how your mental health can be. Right, so let's move on to our last and final set for this session. So we're going to go back into glute kickbacks. So get ourselves nicely positioned. We're going to keep our head up and squeeze our glutes. Really feel that, really fight against gravity on the way back down. No swinging of the legs, all purposely moved. Remember to move with purpose. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch legs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and from there, I'm going to go into plie squats. So grab a weight, just hold it between your legs. I'm going to start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, pop that weight down. And from there, we're going to go to some step ups. Again, really concentrate on those feelings. So alternating 15 in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Okay, from there, grab hold of the weight to go into our leg extensions. So we're going to hold it between our feet, really zone in, feel that squeeze in your quads. Okay, I'm going to start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Now I'm going to lay on the ground for our lying leg curls. You can put the weight between your feet. I'll do this body weight. Again, key thing here, just feel your hamstrings. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So from there, we're going to drop onto our back for our final exercise of the day, glute bridges. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and that's it. Grab yourself a drink. That is the end of another lower body session for today. That feels nice. Okay, So whatever happens, have an absolutely super day ahead. I hope you have lots of success. You have lots and lots of time with doing all the things that you need to get done. But you also find time for yourself. So you need to find those moments where actually you can do things like exercise, you can do things like relaxing, do some moderation, and you can just enjoy life as you're going forwards. Do remember, if you do want to join the conversation, be part of the crew here first thing in the morning, then just follow into the Facebook group, which is the Sharp Fit Virtual Workout Classes. You can find out on Facebook, join us there, you get the Zoom details, you'll be able to join us here in the morning and get to ask your own questions. I do find that, when you ask questions, you get answers, and that's really what can help cement things and help your journey move forwards. So without further ado, I'd just like to say thank you very much this morning. Have an absolutely awesome day again, and we'll speak to you tomorrow for Core. Bye for now.